who briefed the Council on the progress of his mediation efforts and the evolution of the situation in Yemen. We expressed our concern at the absence of political solution in Yemen and the development of the terrorist threat, which is thriving on the current political and security vacuum. We reiterated our call on all Yemeni parties to implement the Council's resolutions, in particular Resolution 2201, and to reach as soon as possible a political agreement in accordance with the Gulf Initiative and its implementation mechanism, the conclusions of the Conference on the National Dialogue and the Peace and National Partnership Agreement and its security annex. We reiterated our full support to the efforts of Mr. Ben Omar and our attachment to his safety and that of his team. We reaffirmed our strong and unanimous commitment to the unity, sovereignty, independence, and territorial integrity of Yemen. So it was a good meeting.
Ambassador, can you tell me how worried are you that Yemen once again could split into two countries with two separate governments?
This is a good question. As President of the Security Council, I was struck by the unanimous views around the table, as I said, to support the unity and integrity and sovereignty of Yemen. There was absolutely no doubt around the table and during the discussion, the consultations, that this was a strong message of the Security Council to A, support and fully support the efforts by Mr. Ben Omar, and B, consider that the unity of Yemen is our strategic priority. So there is no doubt about it.
Mr. President, there were reports, even the United Nations mentioned, Mr. Ben Omar mentioned earlier, that there are tribes who are getting weapons from certain regional countries, especially in Abyei. Did he touch on this subject, and what is the point, what's the view of the Security Council on that?
2 points on this. First, you touched about the original dynamics of the Yemeni conflict that were discussed during the consultations, and it's a long-standing position of the Security Council to call on all regional actors to play, of course, a constructive, positive role in Yemen and to refrain from any interference. That's point number one. And point number two, within the corresponding resolutions, we as the Security Council and Mr. Ben Omar as also the means to monitor the situation and to take, if needed, additional steps. There is no doubt about it. So it's a two-way to answer your question.
Ali Abdullah Saleh, was there a discussion of Mr. Saleh's continued possible role on the side of the Houthis?
It was briefly mentioned by Mr. Ben Omar, but it was not at the center of the discussion.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Merci beaucoup. Merci. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Bye.